You too.
Next on Live in the D, American treasure Betty White is celebrating a big milestone. We will tell you what it is, but first, let's get a check on the weather with Brandon.
We certainly hope everybody's doing well. Middle upper 30s out there right now. Weather-wise, we'll be doing well today. Partly sunny, 43 degrees. 7-day forecast shows a change coming overnight. Friday, wintry mix to snow, some accumulation, another snowmaker late Sunday.
All right, Brandon, thank you. And good morning, everybody. I'm Rhonda Walker here in the Local 4 newsroom with breaking news. An update regarding the Flint water crisis. Former Governor Rick Snyder was just arraigned in court on 2 willful neglect of duty misdemeanor charges. Snyder pleaded not guilty to both charges and is due back in court on Tuesday. Former State Health Director Nick Lyons was also in court. He was arraigned on 9 counts of involuntary manslaughter. He also pleaded not guilty on all counts. We will continue to keep you updated on what's happening there in court in our next update in about 30 minutes. More Live in the D with Tati and Kim after the break.
A Local 4 COVID-19 vaccine team investigation.
I'm Hank Winchester. Help me, Hank. With the vaccine rolling out, I know many of you have questions and you're frustrated trying to make an appointment. I'm going to help you navigate the process and also show you what you can do to help the seniors in your life.
I'm Sean Lay. The demand for vaccines is higher than the supply. I'll stay on the case tracking vaccines for you, county to county.
I'm Dr. Frank McGeorge. I'm answering your questions about the vaccine.
Today on Local 4 News at 5.
Looking for a place that is clean, fun, and welcoming for the entire family? Look no further than the Y. The safety of you and your family is our #1 priority, so social distancing, facial covering, and cleaning are essential at all our YMCAs. We offer free sports sampling for kids ages 3 to 15, reserved family swim times, and a host of great fitness activities for members. Join now at ymcadetroit.org and take advantage of our historically low membership rates. Make every day better. Join, serve, give with the YMCA.
Some accident victims hesitate to call. Too big, too busy, too expensive, too bad. If you've been injured in an auto accident, it's the one call you need to make. 855-MIKE-WINS.
Every morning, I woke up with stabbing pain in my feet. Plantar fasciitis, the doctor called it. All I know is it really hurt. One visit to fix my feet today and the pain was gone. And even better, the custom arch supports I got worked in all my shoes.
Don't wait. End your foot pain now. Call or visit Fix My Feet today.
Now with 4 locations in St. Clair Shores, Shelby Township, Royal Oak, and our newest location in Plymouth. For a limited time, schedule your free examination by appointment only.
Think you know FanDuel? Well, what if we told you that we've got an ace up our sleeve? There's a casino inside your FanDuel Sportsbook app in partnership with Motor City Casino. Simply select the Casino tab to play real online casino games like blackjack, roulette, and online slots for real cash anytime you want. So when we say there's more ways to win on FanDuel, you can take that to the bank. FanDuel Sportsbook and Casino is coming to Michigan. Right now, get $100 in site credit just for signing up.
Call Thornton & Grooms, your home service professionals. Keep your water heater running efficiently with a $99 flush and fill. Thornton & Grooms, we're in tune with your comfort.
Today's Live in the D is sponsored by Better Performance Recovery, elite recovery for elite athletes.
We are jamming out with Going Back to Cali by LL Cool J. The rapper/actor is turning 53 today. Happy birthday to him. I also read somewhere that he went to Harvard, like did some executive program, degree program.
Stop it.
No. Seriously.
Ladies love cool. What is it? James?
Yep. So there's a whole bunch of people who did that, like Swizz Beatz did that, Tyra Banks did that, add LL Cool J to. Listen, being smart and hip is cool. You can do everything.
Can we sign up for that?
Girl, we don't have time for that. All right, let's get into some pop talk, everyone. The Hollywood sweetheart is preparing for a special birthday, and she's ready to keep the fun times rolling. Who are we talking about?
We're talking about Betty White. Get this. She's turning 99 on Sunday.
Can you believe that? She looks amazing, and she is amazing. Yeah,
It is.
And she attributes her good health to looking at the positive side of life. In fact, she said the other side is no fun.
I love that. The actress and comedian was born in Oak Park, Illinois in 1922. Wow. She notes that a sense of humor keeps her going.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, White says that she is looking forward to visiting with close friends and bringing food to all of my animal friends. How thoughtful.
That is so sweet. I want to give her a hug.
Me too.
Like,
Well, after the pandemic.
After the pandemic.
If we ever meet her.
I know.
But happy birthday to her.
Right. So Spike Lee is getting a big award tonight. The talented director and producer will receive the 34th American Cinematheque Award for his 30-plus year career. This is going to be, I'm so surprised. Spike Lee is an icon in
Legend.
the world. Yeah.
So the virtual award show will pay homage to some of his masterpieces like Malcolm X, School Days, and Jungle Fever. Big names like Angela Bassett, Ryan Coogler, and Rosie Perez will be some of the guests honoring Spike at the ceremony. Previous honorees include Eddie Murphy, Denzel Washington, and Samuel L. Jackson. So quite the shoes to follow in.
Absolutely. I mean, he paved the way for a whole genre of movies. His style was so different. I mean, no one has been able to be that creative and that successful since Spike, in my opinion. We're not talking about like the Tyler Perrys and that type, just in terms of artistic flair. So anyways.
We'll get this.
Yes.
Anne Hathaway regrets going by the name Anne.
Yeah.
During an interview on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, she told him to call her Annie and explain how she wishes she went by that name instead.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. People have been calling her Anne for a long time.
Yes.
And maybe she's just tired of it. I don't know why she didn't push for this earlier, but you know, sometimes you just go along with things, right? So, it's crazy. Outside of her Oscar-winning movie, musicals, and preparation to become the Queen of Genovia, everyone calls her Annie.
That's so funny.
I know, right? She doesn't look like an Annie. She looks like an Anne to me.
She absolutely does.
Yeah,
But maybe that's because we've known her as that.
Right.
Her mom only calls her Anne, get this, when she's in trouble.
Anne? All right. Well, she got stuck with using her full name after putting it on a Screen Actors Guild card for a commercial that she did when she was 14. I mean, if Annie is your nickname and Anne is your legal name, you weren't going to put Annie.
Right.
Annie's your house name. That's what your family calls you.
I can kind of relate to this because a lot of my friends call me Kimmy. And then when I started working in news, went by Kim. It was more professional. And some of my friends are like, I can't. Like, you're Kimmy.
Kimmy. And I didn't even know that. I just started calling you Kimmy, and I was like, I hope she's okay with this. But it
No,
seemed
I
like we
like
were
it.
good.
I like both.
Yeah, okay.
Sometimes I'm Kimberly.
But I was going to ask you, it's Kimberly, right?
Well, it's funny because it's Kimberly when I'm in trouble. So just kind of like Anne is in trouble. When she's in trouble, it's Anne. I feel like Kimberly Ann DeJulia was like,
girl. I hope, yeah. Kimmy, all right. All right, well, you step outside and you know that we are entering that part of winter where that bone-chilling cold hits you the minute you set foot outside the door. Monday was like this for me. And you know what? It's time to warm things up and do it in style. So joining us to help is Local 4 style editor John Jordan. Thank you for being with us, John.
Thank you. It's nice to be with you, and we're gonna warm things up, but we're gonna do it the smart way.
Okay, so you have cool fashions as always to keep you warm. So we're gonna do this, and it's a process starting with our hands. What should we do?
Yeah, so the smart way to stay warm is with accessories. It doesn't have to be about a big bulky coat. And speaking of smart, these are smart gloves, okay? And they're like super cool. They have fringe on them. Here's a pair with a bow. But the reason that they're smart is because they have a tech finger here, okay? So that means you can use your electronic devices while you keep your gloves on. And if you don't want that kind of coverage, you know, what's really stylish are ruffled gloves. These are fingerless. Your fingers go through here. Here's a furry pair. You know what I just figured out, Tati?
What's that?
You could, there's a thumb opening here, but you know what else you could do with these? You could move them up and make a fur cuff, a faux fur cuff on any outfit. How smart is that?
I like that. That's very smart. I like your hat, by the way.
You
look good.
Noticed it? It's so discreet. I didn't think you'd notice it.
Okay, so let's move to our arms. How do we keep them warm with accessories?
So this is just another version of a spectacular version. These are all from pinkgirls.pink, local company here. Love their stuff, really affordable. Look at all these studs here. And the way I want you to think about this is, remember when everybody wore like long evening gloves, or not everybody, but for a really special occasion? These are particularly cool if you have a short sleeve on or even sleeveless. So it's practical, but it really looks stylish.
Yeah, it's all about the style. Like those tech gloves, those have been out for a long time, but they were not this cool 5 years ago. Not at all.
No,
not
they
at all.
looked very industrial.
Yes, yes. So let's talk about layers. How important are layers when it comes to keeping warm?
Well, so I think we have an illustration here of my friend Claudia, who is actually one of the owners of pinkgirls.pink. And long layers, length can really keep you warm. And when we come back, you can wear it lots of different ways. You can wear a short, motorcycle jacket over it, or you can wear things under it. But what's cool, if the shot comes back to me here, you can see that this is really, it's not a cape, it's a shrug. So there's actually a sleeve here. So you get the flow of a cape, but the practicality of a sweater, and it really stays secure as a result.
And that's the big thing about capes. They just don't stay still. So that's brilliant right there.
Especially in the wind, yeah.
Yes. So let's talk about vests, because they can be a great alternative to coats.
Okay, I wear vests all the time. Vests are super cool, but what I would urge people to do is rethink your investments. Get it? I wear vests all over the place. Really, it's like, over things. I wear them over denim jackets. I wear them with short sleeves. You can, if you have a vest that, has sort of a high sleeve on it, you can make that into a top. Women wear sleeveless dresses all the time. That's a year-round thing now. So why not rethink a vest? I even wear two vests at one time, like one under a blazer with a hood and then another vest over it.
Very nice. Okay, John, we have less than 30 seconds. Okay. But how can a handbag keep us warm?
So this is like brilliant, okay? This is a tote from, again, pinkgirls.pink, and it's round. Here's what I thought about. When you're dining outdoors, because we're still going to be doing that for a while, why not take this with your stuff in it, take a smaller bag out, put this on the seat that you're sitting on. I almost got permanently adhered and frozen to an outdoor dining chair last weekend, and they almost had to call EMS to pry me off of it. This would solve all those problems.
That is such a great idea. I didn't know where you were going with that. That's really smart, John. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you. Stay warm.
Thank you. Kim.